What's up, guys? It's been a minute. Welcome back to the Film Room, episode 20. It's the last episode of the season, so season finale. I'm here with Perry and Gabriel. Pretty small crowd today, but we had to get this episode up and going. Guys, what's up? How you doing today?
Chilling.
Feeling good.
So this will be a fairly short episode, just three little topics. The first topic, we'll get right into it. We got about a week ago, or almost now 2 weeks in. Gabriel just left. I guess he's gonna come back in. Just about 2 weeks ago, or almost a week ago, we got Comic Con that happened in New York, and I will do a small rundown, well, the full rundown of everything that I attended to give you guys to let you guys know what is coming up in the near future in the world of pop culture. Let me go ahead. Lost you there, bro.
What the hell happened?
You're back there, right? All right.
Yeah, I'm
Let
good.
me share my screen. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. So the first ever panel in New York Comic Con this year was a prequel to Game of Thrones, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. That's going to be, I believe, a 6-episode series on HBO Max that comes out January 18th. That's Marvel. We also got, I'll save my phone, the Mercy movie with Chris Pratt, and that is basically about, let's see here, it's starring Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson. They star in a new sci-fi movie, Mercy, from Amazon, and Mercy is basically an advanced AI who acts as a judge, jury, and executioner. And Chris Pratt plays a detective Raven who helped develop the program, now on trial for murdering his wife. If he can't prove his innocence in 90 minutes using the technology in front of him, the AI, Rebecca Ferguson, will basically unalive him. We saw a full trailer for the movie and a clip from the movie at Comic Con, and guys, I cannot state how hyped I am for this movie enough. It's meant for 3D because it's insane visuals. It's meant for 3D. We got also those that don't watch for some reason. I went to a panel for Prime Video's Cross Season 2. That's starring Aldous Hodge. Something I can't get his name. He's from Black Adam. You guys know who I'm talking about. Aldous Hodge or something like that. He stars in Prime Video's Cross Season 2. There was The Running Man. I'm looking forward to that one a lot for next. That's on this article for next month, starring Glenn Powell. Basically, it's like the Hunger Games, but more global. You have a month to stay alive with anyone. Everyone and anyone is able to kill you, if they so please. You have to stay alive for a full month to earn a good bag of money. And they show us also a clip, a trailer for this movie. Guys, Glenn Powell is establishing himself as a true action star in this movie. Like, he looks amazing. We got Invincible season 4. It, the prequel to Welcome to Derry, a prequel to It. Guys, if you love that franchise, you'll love this. It's a series on HBO. If you love It, the franchise, you'll love the series. It has the horror elements, the jump scares, the story, the characters, the casting looks perfect. I got jump scared too when they gave us 3 clips at Comic Con for this show. I got jump scared every time easily. We got Marvel Disney Plus. Well, basically, it was all the Disney Plus animated shows. We got basically season 2 of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and towards the end of that trailer, we got Daredevil, and we got a Black Symbiote in season 2 coming up. Just saying what I saw. Season 2 of X-Men 97. We got a trailer of Daredevil Born Again with Jessica Jones appearing in the trailer as a small cameo. So yes, she's back. Wonder Man starring Yaya and the man who played the Mandarin from Iron Man 2, I believe, or 3. He's Ben Kingsley, I think his name is in the movie. They both star in Wonder Man, which I have to admit I'm not very hyped about for this show. It's a series. But there's that, and there's Vision Quest. That was a surprise announcement, starring obviously Paul Bettany, and we saw the human versions of Friday, Edith, Jarvis. This, I'm not sure how to even explain what I saw from this trailer. It's already out there, I think. I'm not sure if it's out there yet. But Vision Quest was my true surprise panel of the weekend. We got also, back to my notes, we're almost done here. We got Mortal Kombat 2, which I believe was the last panel for me. They gave us the full fight scene between Johnny Cage and Baraka. On TikTok, I was made fun of if I'm not saying his name right. Baraka or Bartaka, the guy with the teeth on. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Baraka.
It's a Baraka, is his name. So it was a full fight scene between Johnny Cage and Baraka. Guys, I'm not gonna say what I saw, but I'm just gonna say they're not messing around. Everything we loved about the first film, which was very little bit, they really expanded on those tidbits and made them just longer and much more visually better for IMAX for the second one. And they're already in development of Mortal Kombat 3. The writer Jeremy Slater said that they loved. I'm not sure what day is. They saw Mortal Kombat 2. They loved it, and they have full confidence in the second one that they're already almost greenlighting the third film. And that was it. There was also a Blumfest, Jason Blum, which I didn't go to because I'm not into horror, but I heard we got updates for FNAF 2, the Black Phone 2, which is already out, and Megan 2.0, which I'm sure is already out. So the next Blumhouse movie this year is FNAF 2. I didn't see FNAF 1 yet, but now I'm going to probably have to. But if you guys remember whatever I just said, feel free to let me know which upcoming film you're looking forward to the most.
You could start if you want.
Yeah. Go ahead. Well, yeah, sorry. Did I mention Invincible Season 4?
Yeah.
Great. That's everything. So let me Gabriel, go ahead first. Which one in the whole list I just said you're looking forward to the most?
Invisible Season 4 for me. Invisible Season 4, 100%. No doubt whatsoever.
I figured.
Yeah, no. I never read the comic books at all for the whole entire show or just world in general. My best friend got me into it. And then I've just been a fan for the whole entire show ever since. And Season 3 for me, a lot of people were giving me high hopes.
Wait, Gabriel, hold on. I'm sorry. Is your mic working? I think you have your in-room voice. I'm hearing a voice on the microphone.
Oh, come on. Give me 1 sec.
I just realized that. Okay, Perry, for now, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to be a little boring because my answer is the same. It's also Invincible Season 4. When I first was introduced to this show, it kind of just blew me away. I knew nothing about the source material whatsoever. I know it's from the same creator as The Walking Dead. And they had a really stacked voice cast to go along with it. And Season 1 was really great. Just the relationship between Mark and his father, Omni-Man, and how that all falls apart. Season 2 was a little bit of a letdown for me, mostly because of the release schedule for it. I know that there was a big gap in between, and it was kind of uneventful. But then Season 3 kicked it up into a third gear. That ending with Season 3 against Conquest, the big fight that everyone was hyping up, it definitely delivered. They saved all the animation for that episode too, because it was beautiful. A lot of chaos, the whole Invincible War as well, with all of the different Mark variants. It's a lot of stuff to love. And then I can only expect more great stuff for Season 4. I know they announced the casting for Thrag, who's the big bad in the Invincible series. That's going to be Lee Pace. I think that's a great cast. I think he has the voice. I've seen a lot of TikTok edits with the Ronan the Accuser, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thranduil from Hobbit movies. Even though he's been in a lot of other stuff, I think Lee Pace is a really great choice for Thrag. He has that intimidating factor. And I think there's going to be a lot more chaos to move forward for Season 4.
So yeah, to your point, they did introduce the voice actor for Thrag, which was Lee Pace. And if you guys didn't know, the season 4 is officially releasing March next year. Gabriel, you're back. Give us your thoughts.
I'm excited for season 4. I think Lee Pace is a good casting for the character. I had so many fan casts, but I still enjoy it because knowing that it's the main villain from Guardians of the Galaxy. If you've already seen the movie, he's insane. I've already seen a lot of people complaining about the voice casting, which Invincible fans typical. They were never really happy at all. I was one of those people that started to like make memes already. Because that's how crazy of a fan I am. I really love this show. Season 3 I actually enjoyed, but I think the one thing that kind of disappointed me the most is that a lot of Invincible fans, well, just Invincible fans in general, were pretty much just hyping up Mark's character. And based from a person that doesn't know anything about the comics, Mark kind of pissed me off a lot, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. He pissed me off so much until like the very end of the whole entire season. And I just hope they do his character a bit more better for this new season. But that's just me. But everything else, I really like the animation, even though they could have done better with the animation, and they saved all their budget for like the season finale, which was pretty damn dope. But hopefully that they saved their budget for the whole entire season and not just one particular episode where now people are just gonna be just complaining. Like, come on. But overall, I'm excited for this season 4. I cannot wait.
Yep, I have to admit, I gotta find something here real quick, but my choice is not a Marvel film, not a DC film. It's more of a video game adaptation film, Mortal Kombat 2, because guys, the clips they showed us, the long trailer that they gave to us, and they give us free glasses that Johnny Cage wears in the movie. They give that to everyone in attendance. I wish I had it with me here, but I think I lost it already. But the casting, the visual effects, the music, the brutality in this film that we all saw from the trailers. Yes, it was delayed to next year, but the writer Jeremy Slater says the reason why it was delayed was because they feel like they made a summer blockbuster film. They feel like they've really outdone themselves compared to the first film. This film is the reason why the third one is going to get greenlit pretty soon. And I have full belief that this film could even be much better in 3D because this picture alone just is beautiful to me, just with the effects of this light, this casting. Guys, when they released everyone on stage of who's in the movie, that one tall dude, the big ass, I can't remember his name even. I'm really bad with names. I'm ecstatic for this movie. I love the video game. I love the brutality, the finish him line. I'm just shocked that I'm not choosing Daredevil, not picking, X-Men 97, not Spider-Man. I'm picking a video game adaptation movie as my most hyped up panel of the weekend, and not most not a film I'm looking forward to the most, but as far as panels go. But yeah, I guess in Mortal Kombat 2, that panel definitely surprised me and impressed me. But guys, I'm surprised no one said Mercy with Chris Pratt. That's a suspenseful thriller movie where Chris Pratt has to prove his innocence that he didn't murder his wife, or else he gets unalived within 90 minutes. So that movie definitely looks thrilling, and visually, especially in 3D, that looks like it's meant for that kind of thing. Let me actually play the trailer real quick. That's Wonder Man, Invincible, right here. I mean, Chris Pratt, he even gave away candy after this panel, but look at the setting. He's locked in a chair throughout the whole entire movie almost, and he has to just prove to Rebecca Ferguson that he's innocent. I mean, all these panels, all these lights, all these boxes on screen. Imagine this whole moment in 3D. Like, this is my second most anticipated movie coming out very soon. I think it's coming out next January. So that's my sleeper. That was a very good panel. I was really impressed by it. And the Running Man. But guys, if let's say if Invincible was not on this list, what would your second pick be? I'm just curious.
Daredevil.
Mine would probably be Knight of the Seven Kingdoms
Really?
or X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I hesitate with the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which is the Game of Thrones spinoff,
Yeah.
is because I wasn't too happy with the last season of House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wasn't happy with the final season, couple seasons of Game of Thrones. And this is just a limited series on
Yeah.
the source material. It's Sir Duncan the Egg. He's a knight.
Mm-hmm.
But it just doesn't have the gravitas of Game of Thrones, like the big picture to it. There's no Targaryens, there's no dragons or undead army. It's a very small story. So I'm a little hesitant towards that. Whereas X-Men 97, I loved the first season. I think it's one of the best projects that Marvel produced ever.
Okay. Wow.
And so season 2, sign me up for that.
Gabriel, you said Daredevil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go with you also. Like I have a whole list, even though I told you guys to pick one, I have a whole list because we know how they teased this ending of season 1, how he's to put up a team together. We know it's likely the Defenders are coming back. Luke Cage. I want Iron Fist to come back, but I don't think he's coming back. I think it's just gonna be him, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage. Maybe one more surprise character we don't know about, but
Bring in Spider-Man, damn it! Come on! Please, a man can dream, please.
Listen, I don't know about you, but did you guys like the show Iron Fist?
No.
No?
I never watched it actually. I was more leaned into Daredevil.
No, nothing topped Netflix's Daredevil for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
The season 1 of Jessica Jones is actually great. I don't know if either of you have seen it.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
I think I've seen that one. Yeah.
Season
I saw
1 is
season
great.
one of
The
Luke
other
Cage.
seasons are not
Mm-hmm.
that good. My issue with Daredevil is I wasn't too big of a fan of Daredevil Born Again. It was clearly a show that was chopped into pieces because there was a change in the showrunners mid-season. So it was kind of all over the place, but it looks like they have a clearer vision for season 2. So I hope they can pick it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My biggest issues when it came to Daredevil Born Again is because I felt like they had just like filler episodes, and you could clearly see that which episodes were directed by different other people. Like every other episode, they had completely different tones, especially in the mid-season, and I noticed it right off the bat. I don't know if you remember this episode where Daredevil, the whole entire episode was Daredevil in the bank.
Yeah.
It was probably one of those episodes, but overall, I still enjoyed the season. But now I'm actually excited for Daredevil Born Again season 2 because it looks like, as he was saying, that they have a much more clear vision for season 2. And like we're getting Jessica Jones back. Hopefully, we may be able to see Punisher again in season 2. And hopefully we may see Luke Cage or someone else surprising. Hopefully a man could dream. Hopefully Spider-Man.
Well, hopefully we see all of that when it comes out in March of next year. And X-Men 97 comes out, I believe, in summer of next year. And Your Funny Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 comes out fall next year, the animated series. But, all right, I guess the first topic is down. Guys, I hope you guys saw we had both Tron and Roofman come out almost, I think, in the same weekend. It feels like I saw both movies. I personally loved. I'm a guy who loves to see visuals, so I personally liked Tron more than Roofman when I saw both in the same weekend, I think. But I liked Roofman more as far as the comedy goes, as far as the dialogue goes, and Perry, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts on Tron Ares, and what would you rate it at 10?
Oh boy. Okay. Well, first of all, I didn't see Roof Man. I do want to see
Okay.
that in the future. So I am actually a huge fan of Tron Legacy. I thought Joseph Kosinski brought new life into this universe. The whole visual spectacle, Daft Punk's incredible score. You had them entering the grid, and you had Cora and Sam buddying with Kevin Flynn, and they introduced this whole story for the sequel where you bring an AI into the world in the ISOs. And I thought that would be a really cool continuation that they could take. They didn't do any of that with Tron Ares. Not one bit, actually. Tron Ares, I will say, it's not all bad. There are some cool little visuals. Spoiler, I do enjoy when they go to the original grid. I thought that was a cool sequence. That's about it, though. I think this movie commits the worst sin that you can make, and then it's boring. I didn't care about any of the characters. Jared Leto, I know he's supposed to be an AI program, but he acts like one, and he's very bland, very boring. I couldn't even tell you what Greta Lee's character's name was. She was awful.
Eve Kim. Was there respect on Eve Kim?
It was one of Greta Lee's worst performances of her career. I thought she was very stale and wooden. You take this spectacular world of the grid and the Tron universe, and you choose to take it to Vancouver in Canada. No one gives a fuck about Vancouver. I'm sorry. It's not even the same grid. Like, it's not even Tron universe. This is AI with a Tron stamp put onto it. There's no resemblance of anything from the past movies. It's completely different. There's no programs. There's no characters. I couldn't tell you any of the characters' names except for Ares. It's just very generic in every sense of the way. It's soulless. The best part of the movie is 9 Inches Nails' score blazing to wake me up from sleeping during this movie.
Oh my gosh.
It's just even the dialogue. It's just exposition after exposition. I couldn't wait for this movie to end. I was very disappointed as a huge fan of Tron Legacy and Tron Uprising, the animated show, which they also could have explored. And it kind of just makes me sad because I think this is the end for the Tron franchise. It's been a big flop in the theaters, and I don't think Disney will go back to it.
Gabriel, take it away.
All right, I'm just gonna go straight to the point. I did not like it. I gave it probably like a 7 out of 10, if I'm being totally honest.
It's not bad.
Now, I grew up with the original Tron and then Tron Legacy and then the animated series. Like, I loved Tron so much. And before I went to go watch this, I went inside and expected it to not be great. Like, I was fully aware with all the criticisms that this movie was getting, but I have seen both sides that it's pretty stunning visually. So when I watched it, I went in a complete open mind, and I enjoyed it, but not as much as I expected. Like, there's a lot of major flaws. One, the story, I did not know what the hell was going on whatsoever. I tried to pay attention, but I couldn't. Like, I really did not know what the hell was going on. I did not care about any of the characters at all. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Probably like in the middle of the whole entire film, I was actually on my phone.
Oh my
Like
god.
I'm not trying to like shit on the movie at like
Are
bad
you
bad
sure?
at all. It's it's just that there was just some moments where I just did not care at all. I mean, Jared Leto, he was actually not bad in this film. Like, I get he was trying to play as this AI character, so like he's supposed to not have emotions as much. He's supposed to be all like stiff and all kind of stuff, which I totally get. But yeah, no, this movie was a bit disappointing for me personally. I have a feeling if I maybe watch it again, I may appreciate it more.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably. But okay, the only things that saved this movie for me personally is probably the visuals. It was so damn beautiful to look at. Like, oh my gosh. Like every single time I look at the screen, it looked like a wallpaper. It was awesome.
I have a take. I thought it was bad visually too.
Wow. Oh my god.
It was not good.
You need glasses or something, bro. You need glasses or something.
And the music, the soundtrack was pretty awesome. I was kind of bummed out it was not Daft Punk, but hey, I still enjoyed the soundtrack. And that's pretty much all about it. Like, there's some moments where they showed pictures of Sam Flynn, and I honestly thought they were setting up like a big cameo or something like that. And I was getting excited until what the fuck, man? Like, dude, what? Like, they didn't really like. I don't know. I guess they didn't really. I feel like they had a lot of potential, but they completely wasted it. Like for starters, we were barely in the grid. Actually, no, we were in the grid, but not as much. And we didn't get to fully like explore like the AI digital frontier, like having a crazy effect on the real world. I think we only saw that for like either in the beginning and in the final act of the whole entire film. Like we never got to fully like embrace the idea of having the grid live in the real world. It was cool. It felt like a cool concept. It was just like, why not try to explore all of that? Because it was cool seeing the old grid. That gave me crazy nostalgia. And then we got to see the original characters come back, which was pretty cool. But I just wish we could have gotten more of that. And I felt like if they could have wrote a better story, maybe to connect to Tron Legacy or the animated series. But honestly, yeah, no. The more I think about it, the more pissed off I get. But I enjoyed it for what it was. But if you're a Tron fan, you're not gonna like it as much. But that's just me personally. I'm not trying to shit on this movie as much because it does have some good moments a little bit. But yeah, it was a big disappointment for me personally.
See, it's not even the grid that you know, though. It's
That is true. It's not the grid that we know.
It's the villain in the movie Dillinger grid. There's nothing about it that resembles the old one because that one was destroyed. But I don't even understand why this is even Tron. What does Dillinger have, like his grid? Why does he even have a grid, first of all?
That is actually true.
And
I don't remember.
Why does it have anything to do with a video game like Tron? There's no game to it. It's just a hacking program where he's on his freaking computer typing like this the whole movie. It has nothing to do with Tron. Tron's not even a character in this movie.
Right.
To state the obvious.
It's Ares, but
like I said, they just stamped the name Tron onto an AI movie. And the AI movie is not interesting, is not good.
Well, unfortunately, that's our future. and they wanted to make it more modernized, and this is how it went. You know, I think Evan Peters. He wasn't the main character, but I liked him the most in this movie. Jared Leto, I'm not sure why he has issues being a great actor because I know him mostly from Morbius, which is not very good to know him by. And this I think was him trying to redeem himself, which unfortunately did not do good either. The music, of course, Nine Inch Nails did not disappoint at all. The visuals, of course, did not disappoint. You had that nice nostalgia with the first Tron with Jeff Bridges coming into this movie. Um, this to me felt like one long mini story of Athena, of a character trying to find Ares to unalive him before he finds that permanence code. It felt like one long story, but I was looking for just. I was mostly for a Tron movie. I was mostly looking for just more visuals, more amazing action choreography, of course, the music, but we saw a lot more of the real world than what I thought Tron was supposed to
You
be
saw
about.
Vancouver.
Exactly. But again, I have some reviews here. I want to read three fresh reviews and three trashy reviews about the movie, and then we'll go from there. But again, I went to this movie for the music and the visuals. Evan Peters kind of surprised me because I wanted to see if Jared Leto could, redeem himself. But Evan Peters said, "Hold my beer," and he did his job for him. But the first fresh review goes Tron. Actually, I don't know if it's fresh or not, but they go Tron Ares feels more like a pilot from a TV series than something truly cinematic, thanks to its pacing and plotting that might be too tight. Another one goes Tron Ares follows the same formula as the previous Tron movies: beautiful visuals, great music, but a weak story. One more goes Another one goes Tron Ares delivers a visually stunning, if kind of shallow experience, ultimately succeeding as a competent action film, buoyed fundamentally by its impeccable sound design, but hampered by a predictable plot and uneven performances. That pretty much sums it up. And some trashy ones go a well-intentioned but horrifically misguided cash grab. That might be very true. Tron Ares is a visual and audio assault so overwhelming to the senses that this is one movie that might actually be better seen on a medium screen rather than IMAX. Your eardrums and retinas will thank you for it later. Jesus.
Damn.
This is a very silly sequel with a great Nine Inch Nails score, so that's props to the score mostly for carrying the movie. And then one more, last trashy one-ish goes, Tron Ares posits the terrifying possibility that AI may not destroy the human race, but could just be really sanctimonious and annoying with its perfect skin tone and chiseled bone structure and prolonged, meaningful eye contact. I assume they mean Jared Leto, but this movie basically, actually, I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes. There's a lot more trash reviews than fresh reviews, which says a lot because just today they passed $100 million in the box office, but it cost 180 to make. So this doesn't sound too good to me, guys.
Can I ask you a question? I'm not saying that Jared Leto was the worst part about this movie because he wasn't, but is Jared Leto a franchise killer?
Franchise killer. Wow.
Because I'll name some examples. Tron, right here. It looks like they're not going to continue with this. It was a flop in the box
I don't think so.
office. Right. Suicide Squad with.
I forgot about that.
Where
Oh
he
my
was the
God.
Joker. That was killed. And then there was one more. Morbius, right? The Sony Spider-Man movies, like that whole universe with Venom. It's terrible. So is Jared Leto the franchise?
A good actor? Oh.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor. He's had some good roles.
Like
I don't know
what?
if you've ever seen Dallas Buyers Club, but he won an Oscar.
No, I haven't. Has he?
And he was pretty good in Blade Runner 2049.
I forget about that one.
But not that he was like that great in it, but he was fine. But like it, whatever he seems to touch just dies. So
Yeah, I wonder why. Damn.
Honestly, now that you say that, kind of, because I've been seeing a lot of videos of other creators literally like discussing if Jared Leto is like pretty much a franchise killer. But honestly, my personal opinion, I don't think he really is. I mean, I think he is a good actor. I just feel like he's getting put into some shitty movies, man.
It could be
he's the one doing it, so.
Okay, that is, well, to be honest with you, now that you say that, Jared Leto actually has been working his heart out to get this movie to actually come in, so maybe.
That's true.
Because he did put up a lot of money to get this film made. Damn.
All I know is that Jared Leto, he played an AI character, right? I just hope Rebecca Ferguson from Mercy could do a better job than him as also an AI judge. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I have no doubt about that.
A different movie, different actor, different story. I know. This is Tron, this is Jared Leto. Do you guys think
Ana de Armas was a better AI than both of them?
Dude, and I mean, also as a human, she's more attractive after, yeah. But I have to ask you, do you guys think Jared Leto was the best choice for Ares of the casting?
No.
I mean,
Who do you,
no.
who do you think should be?
But I also don't think they should have even gone with this story. They
So
should
No,
have
exactly. If they were gonna make a Tron movie,
They should have continued it with Sam and Cora
exactly
entering the world. They
After-
even had the balls to tease it at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
To show, hey, look, we still have this in our chamber. Oh, but the franchise is dead.
And-
That's where you have to go with it.
And they also, Disney said before they were gonna pull the plug on the franchise, their next film was gonna be with Sam Flynn, and I'm like, you could have done it in this movie. What the fuck, man?
What's even the point of this movie? This movie has nothing to do with Tron.
It was just a filler movie for me.
Do you guys not think that even that little teaser in the post-credit scene, there might not be a fourth one at all?
I don't care.
Even though it was pretty damn sick, actually, I will give them that.
Come on, give that movie some props.
I don't care about Dillinger. Stupid name. I don't care.
Listen, the character might not be the favorite, but the actor was probably one of my favorites.
Evan Peters was bad in this too. His little.
I liked him. That's me. I liked him.
No.
Not.
It was kind of acting like a little like billionaire brat in that movie.
Yeah.
Like
Guys-
this typical just billionaire playboy
Yeah.
that just
Guy's
goes around
mom.
and does
Yeah.
stupid shit.
Guy's mom even unalived for his mistakes. Yeah. So it's a good point, Perry. I have to actually say.
What was his mom's name?
Let's pull
What was
the
his
plug on
mom's
this
name?
conversation, just like what Disney did to Tron.
There you go.
What was his mom's name?
Yes,
I do not remember.
That's how bad the movie was.
That's how much I don't care about her dying.
All right, guys. So,
What were
Perry,
we even talking about?
Exactly.
a Disney movie, exactly.
By the way, it
Another
was
Disney movie?
Elizabeth Dillinger. I don't care.
All right, Perry. So, real quickly, rate out of 10. Even though I already know what you're gonna say, just rate it for me out of 10. The movie.
Well, I gave it 1.5 stars on Letterboxd. I would
God
probably
damn.
give it like a 3 out of 10.
Gabriel, you gave it a 7, right?
7, yeah.
I give it a 6. I'm not a fan of AI at all, but especially when it comes to who's playing it. But that's the future, so we have to learn to adapt. But again, I love Tron, but when they try to add AI into their stories, that just brings me down. That just drags me down itself. But guys, I have to pull the plug on this Tron topic review. I'm pretty sure we all said what we have to say. I hope the audience already sees what we're trying to say about the film. So without further ado, guys, it's already November and it's already October, almost December, 2 months away, and there's still a lot of great movies coming out. So Perry, if you have your list ready, give us your top 5 films to look forward to watching before this year ends.
I'll let Gabriel go.
Oh, Gabriel, go 5-1.
Oh, damn it. Why'd you put me on the spot like that? I was just thinking that. Okay, so there's actually this one movie that is coming out next week. Which I was actually gonna take someone to go watch it because she has been wanting to go watch it. It's called Regretting You.
I'm seeing it tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. So I was gonna take someone to go watch it because she's been wanting to go watch it for a while. So I want to go take her. So that's number 1. Number 2.
Well, at 5. I mean. You mean at 5 or at your number 1 choice?
Oh no, this is number 5. I'm just like I'm just doing a list. I'm not ranking or anything.
Okay.
So number 4. Well, next on the list is Predator: Badlands. I think that's the only movie in November that I'm really looking forward to, and that's all about it. I don't know what other films are coming out in November besides Predator: Badlands.
Do you want me to tell you right now? The one movie that I'm seeing in November, The Running Man. The Running Man.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Predator: Badlands and The Running Man. So that's 3. Those are the ones I'm most excited for. And I'm not really into Disney films or anything like that, so I'm not going to put in Zootopia. I didn't even see the first one in theaters.
Me either. I didn't even see it at all.
So number 4, I think I'm going to have to put Wicked for Good. And the only reason why I say that is because last year I went to go watch it with my family. So I'm going to put that number 4. But number 5 is probably going to be Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I'm actually pretty excited for it. I honestly did not like the first one. I honestly thought it was ass. Because, I feel like they had a lot of missed opportunities in that film to, adapt a lot from the games. But it looks like they kind of just did none of that. But it looks like in the second movie, they're actually, adapting a lot from the games, which I love, and Megan Fox is playing as Toy Chica. Come on, that's already peak right there. Those are my 5 movies for sure. I definitely want to watch before the end of the year.
I'm surprised. Okay, Perry, go next, then I'll say my comment. Go ahead, Perry.
All right. So for my number 5, I have Wake Up Dead Man. It's the new Knives Out story, following Knives Out and Glass Onion. I was a really big fan of the first Knives Out, and not so much with Glass Onion, but I thought that was mostly affected by COVID. This one looks a lot darker, and
great cast.
It always has a great cast, but it'll lean more into darker elements. So I'm kind of excited for that and what Rian Johnson has in store. My early prediction, knowing nothing about the movie, I think Jeremy Renner is the killer, because so far in both of the movies there's been an MCU actor that's been the killer. So that's my prediction.
Who was in the second film the killer?
Edward Norton, Hulk.
Oh my god, in the first film that was Chris Evans, right?
Chris Evans, yeah.
Oh shit.
It could also be Josh Brolin. It could, so I don't know. But my prediction, you heard it here first, is Jeremy Renner. My number 4 movie, I don't think either of you have heard of this, but it's called Blue Moon.
I've heard of it.
You have? So it's a new Richard Linklater movie starring Ethan Hawke. Richard Linklater is one of my favorite working directors today. He's made so many of my favorite movies. The Before trilogy, Everybody Wants Some, Dazed and Confused, Boyhood. No one really understands real life more than Richard Linklater. So I'm excited to see. Also Hitman from last year with Glenn Powell. So I'm excited to see what he brings up to the table here. My 3rd movie is one that's coming out pretty soon, and that's The Running Man. Like you said earlier in this podcast episode, Glenn Powell is a star. He's already a star. And Edgar Wright is at the helm. He's also one of my favorite directors. Baby Driver, the Cornetto trilogy. And this looks like a very fun action movie. It's got a great cast with Glenn Powell, Josh Brolin, Coleman Domingo. It does very much have like that game show, Hunger Games-esque vibe to it. But knowing Edgar Wright, it's going to be flashy. There's going to be some cool music and some very cool visuals. So I'm excited for it. Side topic, do you think Glenn Powell would be a good choice for DCU's Batman?
No.
Okay.
Maybe
Moving
Bruce
forward.
Gold, maybe, but not Batman.
Moving forward, my number 2 movie is
So fast.
is Josh Safdie's Marty Supreme, starring Timothée Chalamet. So we've seen Timothée Chalamet in the Stars as Paul Muad'Dib Atreides. We've seen him as Bob Dylan, the country singer. Now he's gonna be playing some ping pong for us. I've actually heard some great things about this movie. I know this is Josh Safdie's first movie since the Safdie brothers split up. His brother Benny directing The Smashing Machine from earlier this year. This time it's Josh's turn for his first solo movie. I think it looks very promising. I've heard good things about Chalamet's performance. I hope he gets Oscar buzz. We'll see. But I'm excited for that. And my number 1 is James Cameron's Avatar.
Thank you.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, I know.
James Cameron has never missed in his movies, but he does seem to like water a lot. Look, with these Avatar movies, as much as he's ripping off Avatar: The Last Airbender, I am here for it. It's a visual marvel. The second one was one of the best looking movies I've ever seen. I have no doubts for this one. Again, it is very Avatar: The Last Airbender coded, but I'm excited. It's going to be thrilling, and I'm excited that it also ends the year. I think we end off on a high note.
Damn,
Gabriel. That's my comment. Yeah, that's my comment for you, Gabriel. I was about to say, now return your list. That's probably one of the biggest films of the year.
Damn, how did I forget that?
Yeah, I'm kind of mad at you for that. But anyways, here's my list now. Okay, hopefully, not. I was about to say redeem you, but it's my list. So, at 5, speaking of biopics, speaking of biopics, when I was in New York for Comic-Con, Timothée Chalamet, I posted in the Discord chat the picture. He put it on his story in his own little handwriting. He even wrote it with his handwriting, didn't type it. He put a screenshot of the map of Manhattan and a circle where he's going to be for a very early 30-minute screening of Marty Supreme. So when I went back to my hotel, I saw a huge crowd because the only way for the media and the world to know about the screening was only through his story. There was no press, nothing. So there's a gigantic crowd of people waiting by a certain theater, all from his one story alone. He literally put in his own handwriting, he wrote with his fingers, I'm going to be here tonight. Who's out here for my early 30-minute screening of Marty Supreme? A gigantic crowd came just from that one story that he posted, which is crazy. But yeah, I have to just mention that. But at number 5, I got Bruce Springsteen, Jeremy Allen White. I loved him in Shameless. I loved him in The Bear. I love his music, Bruce Springsteen. And I just hope that, based on what I saw, based on how I know this actor performs, I hope that he really knows how to work that voice into his music in this movie. The trailer looks amazing. And this comes out, I believe, this Friday. So I'm going to be in my theater day 1, open night for this movie for sure. Bruce Springsteen comes out next week, this coming Friday. 4, I love magic. I gotta have Now You See Me, Now You Don't. At number 4, this comes out, I believe, November. They have a whole fresh new cast of magicians coming in with the OGs. I want to see their dynamic when they come together. They're all magic tricks. I love Woody Harrelson and Dave Franco. So I just can't wait to see this movie. and I can't wait to see if their magic could wow me even more than the second and first film. 1973 comes out next month. And again, The Running Man also next month. Glenn Powell, after Top Gun, his career has just skyrocketed. Hitman, Anyone But You. You have now The Running Man, Twisters. This man's career is just going up and up after Top Gun. Because before Top Gun, I didn't know who he was. When I saw Top Gun, he's everywhere now. And he looks to be the right fit for this movie. The action looks amazing. The camera directing looks beautiful. Michael Cera in this film looks hilarious. Josh Brolin, Coleman Domingo. I love the cast in this film. I love the stunts they do, the other explosions. I saw 2 clips of this movie at Comic-Con, and I wanted to see more. It's not a line, but I might have done a reaction video. I'm not sure. But this movie, you guys, if you love action movies and Glenn Powell, you're not ready. That's all I'm saying. I don't have Predator, but that should be as my honorable mention. Predator. Hopefully, I see it in LA. Who knows? But 2, I have Wicked. I was not a huge fan of Wicked before I even knew what it even was. I never saw the Broadway show. The only form of marketing that film had for part 1 was the music that came at the ending scene, the Defying Gravity. That was the major marketing strategy for this part 1, I feel like. I didn't see the Broadway show. Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, they were born for these roles. I love Cynthia Erivo. And part 2, I'm sure for those who saw the Broadway show, they know how it's going to end probably. But I never saw the Broadway show. But I'm not sure how they're going to... I'm going to obviously watch it because it's a story that continues. I gotta see how it ends. I believe we see the OG cast of The Wizard of Oz in this movie as well, which is really exciting. And I want to know who voices the lion. Someone teased it, but we don't know who voices the lion in this movie. But I'm looking forward to the music, the visuals. I love Jeff Goldblum, so I'm going to see him in this movie again. I love him. And I'm going to try to go to the advanced screening for this movie as well. And then number 1, Perry, I'm with you. Avatar, Fire and Ash. Guys, when they showed us a clip in 3D at CinemaCon from this movie, I was wowed. I was in complete awe. James Cameron never disappoints with the visuals. And like you said, Perry, he loves water. So the water looks fantastic, obviously. The visuals, the effects look beautiful. I cannot wait to edit this new World of Pandora in December. I think 25th, something December 18th, somewhere around there. But I'm really happy Avatar ends this year. Not just my list, but the year overall. I'm really happy. I feel like this year needs to end up in a bang, and Avatar just does just that. So my 5-1, Bruce Springsteen, Now You See Me 3, The Running Man, Wicked, and Avatar. That's my list. Guys, any complaints about that?
No, I want to see them all.
If you guys had to pick from your own list one movie to see right away, what would it be in your own lists?
Oh, well, Avatar.
Avatar and Gabriel?
God!
It's not on your list.
So you can't say Avatar?
Avatar.
No.
Nope. On your list. What's the movie on your list?
Just the one movie from my list.
Yeah. It should be hard.
Badlands.
Okay, I give you that. And because Paris Avatar, I'm not gonna say Avatar myself. I'm gonna say The Running Man because that movie looks amazing. So yeah, so those are our lists, guys, to end the year off with a bang, hopefully, and that will end the season finale of season 1 of the Film Room. Hopefully, in season 2, we get more creator guests, more special guests on the way. I got some more numbers, some more digits from Comic-Con. I will actually communicate with some people to join us for our next episodes. But this has been an episode that I was waiting to even do and get done because it's a long time in the making. Perry, Gabriel, thanks you guys for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself too. This will be up on Spotify hopefully by tomorrow. Season 1 finale has come to an end. Guys, I'm your host, Jeremy Kaziva, aka now known as Movies with Jeremy. That's my new name, a new rebrand. I'm happy about it. And yeah, season 2 kicks off very soon. With that said, guys, good night.